Today I'm going to give you a quick look at a new bit of gear I've got, the GARMIN INREACH MINI satellite communicator. I'm not going to bother with a full unboxing video, there's not very much in it. You just get the communicator itself, you get a carabiner, and then you get the micro USB charging cable. There's also some little clip there, not sure what that's for, and an Allen key for screwing that on, and some instructions. So this little bit of gear has been on my wish list for quite some time. However, after a recent trip to the Lake District, it reminded me actually why I could really do with something like this. So I finally got round to pressing that button and buying one and adding it to my kit. So the GARMIN INREACH MINI can be used for tracking your location, but it's also a satellite communicator, so you can use this to send text messages to loved ones, and also if needed you can hit that SOS button and call for the emergency services in the unfortunate event that you need some assistance from something like mountain rescue. So as I mentioned, last time I was up in the Lake District, couldn't get any sort of mobile phone signal, so I couldn't keep in contact with Joe. So although I wasn't camping on my own on that trip, I did have a little fall on the way down, so I slipped on a wet rock, pulled a muscle in my leg, so I had to hobble on the way down. But if I was by myself and the accident was a little bit more serious, then something like this could have been a lifesaver. So I'll quickly go through some of the stats with you. So it's got a battery life of up to 90 hours. It's IPX7 waterproof and it weighs only 100 grams. As long as you've got clear line of sight to the sky, you're going to have global coverage with the Iridium non-cellular satellite communication system. What this means is that I'm able to send regular tracking location points to loved ones or friends. Also, if I needed to send a text message, I can do it from this device. If I get into any sort of trouble where I require mountain rescue or something like that, I can just pull back this protective cap, press the button, and the services will be alerted to come and give me some assistance. So there isn't any sort of touch screen on this. It's very robust, so you could drop this. I think it would survive a pretty hefty fall. There's an OK button, an undo button, an up and down on this side, and then you've got your protected SOS button there. So these cost between £240 and £300 depending where you get them from. But to use the features such as tracking and the text messages, you do need to have a subscription. So for my subscription I went directly through Garmin and took the minimum package, which I think was £12.99. There is a small activation fee as well of 29 quid. And for that package I can send 10 text messages containing whatever text I want. But also as part of that package I was able to set up 3 preset messages, and I can send as many of those as I like. So to send a preset I just click OK, which takes me to the menu, click OK again to send a preset, and then I can scroll up and down to the 3 set messages that I've got. So one's saying I'm okay, I'm at camp, ring you soon. One's I'm still on my way, and then one's that I'm running late. And if you pop on to the Garmin Earthmate website or the app on your phone, you can customize these messages before you head off on your trip. So you can also pair this up with the Earthmate app, so that will tell you where you are. There's also other features like a compass, tracking, and you can put in messages as well. So you can use this to send a message and then type it in using the keyboard on your phone. So you can also use the device to send a message. So you just scroll through the menu to new message, click OK, select one of your contacts or type in the number, write the message, but it's going to be really long-winded because you have to move up and down, and so going letter by letter is going to take you quite a long time. So unless I've got no battery on my phone and it's an emergency, I'll just be using this to send any messages. So some of the other features include tracking. So you can click start tracking, and then that will send signals to your Garmin account so people can check your location. You can mark a waypoint, so if you find a nice place to pitch your tent, you can mark that and then go back to it at a later date. You can also use it to navigate if you've downloaded maps. I've not worked out how to use that yet, but I haven't really got this for navigation. It's mainly for emergencies, so if I need to call for mountain rescue, and just to be able to let Joe know that I'm okay when I'm up on the hills. So what I'll probably do is just get this carabiner and then clip it somewhere onto my rucksack so it's always there in case I slip or fall. If I'm out on a multiple day trip and I need to keep it charged up, I will take the original charger with me because not all of these are equal, so a cheaper one might not charge this up properly, and that just goes in there and I'll just have to connect it through that to my power bank. As I said, I hope this isn't something that I need to use regularly. Mainly it'll just be for sending the odd text message to let Joan know that I'm okay, and I hope that I never ever have to use this button. Anyway, that was a quick look at the Garmin InReach Mini, and you'll see this strapped to my rucksack on the next trip.